Hello and welcome to the instructor's introduction for Art 101. I'm going to go over just some of the easy ways to navigate this course. This is the home page. I'll be changing this when you turn a homework assignment in. There will be new images that show up with videos and all of the information that would be required for the module. Here I have the first 3 modules available for you to check out. So these are links that take you to the instructor's introduction page. There's always a video that goes over what will be contained in that module, along with some quick links to the homework assignments. So this home page is a great place for you to use as just a place to kind of navigate the different modules that will be coming up with a lot of information. There's also a link to the Study Buddy program. You can check that out that Ohlone offers. My email, but really the best way to communicate with me is through the inbox in the Canvas messaging system. And I go over that in the announcements, which I'll talk about in just a second. My office hours are Tuesdays from 11 to noon, and you can click on this link and it will take you directly to my Zoom office hour link, and you should be able to meet me and ask me questions. And if you have any questions or issues with this link, let me know. These are the different menu options that I have available. I kind of want to just keep it simple and focus on what's important. So obviously the modules are going to be really important. And this first module, there's some course information that you should check out. And then it goes right into the first learning unit content around visual analysis. And this instructor's video really goes over all the details for that first learning unit. So I encourage you to always watch that. And if you'll notice, the modules are, I try to make them kind of almost the same. So you don't have to discover something new each time you enter into a module. So there's always an instructor's introduction. There's a series of pages that are going to be like the learning content, with any required readings or any lectures that you need to check out. And then there's always the homework projects. And you'll see that to be the same. So moving on to a different module, there's the instructor's introduction, all the learning content, and the homework assignments. So I try to keep it so there's kind of like a flow as you come to what's being required of the information for this course. The announcements is another spot where I'll be communicating with you. I'll do most of my communication through announcements and through the inbox. And oftentimes they'll be paired up. So you might get an announcement and a message in my inbox at the same time. The reason why I do both is because the announcements stay. And so this is a way for you to kind of look back at what I might have sent you, but maybe it got buried in your inbox. The best way to communicate with me is really through the inbox on Canvas. If you email me through the Ohlone email, it can get buried, it can get lost with all the numerous emails I get. And also when you email me that way, I don't know which class you're in, and I teach multiple sections. So communicating with me via the inbox on Canvas is really the best way. And if you're not familiar with that, here's a video that talks about it. So the announcements is another way for you to check in with what's due, what's coming up, and this area will grow and grow and grow with weekly announcements. The syllabus is available for you to check out. It's sort of like our contract that goes over course policies. It's also reviewed in the first module, student learning outcomes, and you'll also notice how the course summary starts to develop more of the homework projects as I load that information into the modules. You're going to want to check your grades pretty regularly, and it's just another way to kind of make sure that you're turning stuff in. Speaking of grades, it talks over here about how I've weighted the grades from the discussion topics to the quizzes, the midterm, and the final project and exam. I'll be using PowerPoint lectures, and so you can either download it, which I talk about in the announcements. A free copy of Word will enable you to hear my voice when I review the lectures that are in PowerPoint. So you also might be able to access that through Office 365. So let's see. I think that's kind of the basics. If you have any questions, always feel free to shoot me a note, message through the Canvas inbox. There's a to-do list that will continue to grow when assignments are due, but I try to make everything really accessible. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for listening. Let's have a great semester. Okay.